Good morning, Mr. Phillips.
Yes.
Craig, my first question again is you've actually done a lot of interviews with a lot of students. So, my first question, very straight to that, is what do you see the most common weaknesses that you have, and what is your piece of advice for them to be able to improve and get the visa on that?
Yeah. First of all, that I think practice is the most important.
Yeah.
And that some have watched our videos on their YouTube channel again and again. Remember the one guy, he said, I watched 50 of your videos. And he said, I'm really fully prepared after watching those videos to understand how to answer the questions perfectly and then to be able to give those answers in the best way to the interviewer at the U.S. Embassy. And so that practicing is again and again so important, and so coming to our center, practicing with me, and practicing with the other USA trainers, and getting used to the face and getting used to the sound, and practicing. And then the same thing that you can do with the videos on our YouTube channel by pausing the video, practicing with your mirror, but answering the questions after a USA person has asked you the questions. I think is very important to get that sound, to get the confidence in answering.
So most people actually lack confidence, and they always talk about that. They just feel like they're getting fever and they just can't stand just in front of the visa officer. So what is your, again, I know practicing is a key, and I know getting those skills and knowledges and repeated practice is a key. But still, is there still any advice you have that you would like to tell them to really just maximize their confidence level, Greg?
Yes, number one again, get to the embassy well in time before your interview, and just relax there. Practice your relaxation techniques. And so I've been teaching our students 3 techniques, and that is number 1, deep breathing. As soon as you take your seat there at the embassy, deep breaths, close your eyes, and just relax yourself and take those deep breaths and imagine the most beautiful place you've ever been, and go to that place in the back of your mind as you're taking those deep breaths. It helps relax you. And don't think about anything, just that beautiful place as you're taking those deep breaths. And then as you're taking those deep breaths, just focus on relaxing all the muscles from the top of your head down to the sole of your feet. And so whenever you're feeling very light, relaxed, thinking of that beautiful place, and then you'll hear your name being called at the embassy there, and they'll call your name into the window. So you wake up and you stretch, and you energize yourself, and you march up to the window with a big smile and good eye contact, and heads moving a little bit, and so you're excited and confident, and say, good morning, officer, a good afternoon, officer, depending on what time of day it is, and then they'll begin the interview. And so at that point, you're relaxed and you're confident and you're excited, you're positive, and so you'll do a great job then.
Okay, thank you very much for that. And also, most people have a problem with, when they're asked, why did you choose this particular university? And they go on and talk, like, oh, it's the number 1 ranking, or, it's one of the leading universities. And in fact, it's not, they really make mistake with that, okay? And then because of that, and the officers will hear that answer immediately, and they're deciding that the university that's not even the top leading, this is just a kind of a private small institute, and they'll just, and the officers know really that very well, and they'll just instantly reject that. So again, like, without making it long, my question is, what actually would be a great answer, response to the question when students are asked, why did you choose this university, why not other?
And so that's a great question, and because it's often asked. And so that you, again, remember that the officer is seeing hundreds and hundreds of people. And so he wants your answers to be short and sweet as possible. And so answering the question, I was guided to this university by my consultancy as one that has a strong program in my field of interest, and that it has a welcoming environment for international students, and it fits in my budget, sir. So a very short, sweet answer to it that is true, as you said.
Yeah, as like but my budget matches with this, and it's it's got the environment, welcome environment, and
it has a strong program in my field of interest.
okay, and also people are asked most of the time, why did you study? Why do you want to study in the United States? And they're just shocked. I mean, they don't know the answer. So, is there any kind of like tips, some points that you think that the students should not really miss when they're asked this
A
question?
lot of times people go and look up the answers, and the answers are not really what the person on the online I've seen that like such as the U.S. has a very flexible system, and that international things, and so what you want to do is match it to your major, Suresh. In other words, that I am a psychology major. The United States offers the strongest programs in psychology in the world. And so, again, we're talking about the United States right now. The United States, above all other countries, offers the strongest programs in major subjects. Now, in the specialty subjects like Oriental literature or British literature or British history, of course, you want to go to that particular country for the specialty subjects. But if you're talking about general subjects, the United States offers the strongest programs in those areas. And so you want to say then, as an economics major, the United States has the strongest economy in the world, and it offers the strongest programs in economics in the world. And with the skills and knowledge I would gain from my studies in the United States, I will be well able to be strong in economics in my home country. And so you're attaching your major with the United States, why it's the best match for you. You'll get the best skills and all.
Yeah, I think that means being yourself is the right key to do that, because there's a lot of answers online and YouTube, and they've written that even on ChatGPT these days, and I think those won't really match, and they're gonna have to really memorize that. I think. And memorize answers are not really acceptable, and the officers will really instantly come to know that, and I think that's the major reason people actually get rejected when they're not themselves. I think you guys being yourself is a great key to succeed on the visa interview, and practicing more again, and gaining the confidence, and not just the empty confidence again. They need the real knowledge and the skill knowledge, let's say, about why you're going to study in the US, or why you're choosing the faculty that you want to do. You need to know the outcomes. You need to know what your just majors are, and which university, and everything in detail. So when you know that, I think and then your confidence will actually work. Is that right, Craig?
It does. It does.
So all right,
see your confidence, and they'll see you as a confident student in the US study.
Thank you very much for
You're
great
welcome,
information.
Suresh. Great questions.
Have a great day. Yeah.